Today, how are you? Amazing. Well, I'm as amazing as you could be, sitting in the dark. This morning I woke up and there was no power in the whole house. And it comes with the territory. We live out here. I call it country. I'm from the city. I'm from New York City. And I always feel like we are indefinitely the country. But out here, everybody tells me, no, this is the suburbs. But I have land. There's farms next to me. To me, I call that the country. Anywho, it was pitch black today. Pitch black, no light. So I woke up and I'm like, uh-oh, my brain again. But nope. So I stumble downstairs, come into the kitchen, look for my lighter. And then I go ahead and I light all the candles downstairs. Just to make sure that my children, when they wake up, don't be alarmed. No panic. No hysteria. It's okay. The light will be on soon. They're still sleeping. It's very early in the morning. And of course, I reported the outage and did everything responsible. But what does this mean? I always try to find meaning in everything. You can't count on tomorrow. You can only count on today. And that's hard for me to say and believe and understand because I have faith. But more importantly, with my faith, I'm goal-oriented. I keep my faith as I'm hopeful that things will occur the way I need them to be. But saying that tomorrow's not a guarantee kind of negates that idea of having faith. So what I like to do is find the balance, the charm, the actual charm of them both. Why? Well, I always goal and schedule ahead. I'm going to do this, and that. My husband, on the contrary, he'll always plan for today. And he'll say, well, I don't know about tomorrow, but what are we doing today? Kind of thing. But, you have to make appointments. You have to schedule out time for certain things. You have to be available, understanding this whole week. We have school, my kids, gotta prepare for them. So the constant movement of forward occurs. Even if you say, I'm not a planner. Well, you must plan something. Put gas in the car because you plan to drive it. You buy your Metro card because you plan to take the subway. Wash your clothes because you plan to wear them again. If you truly believed in the concept that there is no tomorrow, you would live by the seat of your pants. You would live in the moment. And many people do. Many people don't have a basis for planning for tomorrow. The other part of that is neither is wrong, neither is right. Each person has their reasons. And I never like to press. Sometimes I'll say, you should do this, right? So for today, it was thankful and lucky and faithful that I had candles in the house. I always have candles. I always do. I love candles. I love the scent of candles. I love being around candles, the aroma of candles. I love everything about it. Just something about that warmth and that flame. So in my kitchen, in my living room, all over the house, I put the candles, and they're safe. They're not like, next to anything that can burst into fire or anything like that. I even always have a candle in the bathroom. And so I went around, I lit everything up, and the house is not illuminated to the sense that it's bright. It's just kindling light. It's very relaxing. and very safe, feeling of hope. Well, so far, I feel that these candles are doing their job. But what about our inner hope? What about it? So there are times that we may stray from what we are thinking that we want to do and thinking what we need to do. And that's also okay. Just know that your actions are okay. In your life, you feel you have a need that you gotta do. I gotta do this. So I gotta take care of this. Listen, I got a lot to do today. I get that too. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you're studying or you're working or whatever it is. I gotta go. I'm cooking now. Making lunch for the kids and whatever. We always have these moments. It's always okay to kind of catch up with that. But don't forget the people that are around you, loving you, wanting you to say, I gotta go talk to them, or I gotta go check in with them. Right? It's hard. As you get older, you realize things change in life. Values change. Priorities change. But I always have faith in that. I have friends and connections for such a long time. Such a long time. It blows my mind. And we're still connected to this day. One of my good friends, who I love so much, I've seen this person blossom before my eyes. And we started working together when she was very young. And now she's successful in her own right. On top of that, she's selling candles. And this is something she's doing as a passion for her and her daughters. And I'm so excited to be a customer and a patron of hers. As soon as I saw the post that she's doing that, I was overjoyed, filled with happiness. Why? I have always been the type of person that my cup is full. And when I see my friends and family and people around me filling their cup, my heart feels blessed. It just does. And a sense of pride. Like, wow, I know her. I went on her website. It was beautiful. Bought candles. Just love candles. And I love candles that have like certain scents. And she had them. And I was like, ooh. I'm going to make sure I put her on my blog so you too can see this amazing products, amazing brands. And I'm just in love with it and in love with the idea. I remember a long time ago when I was working in a clothing store, and I had a sweet friend who worked with me, and they needed a person to be next level. And we were in the same department, but I believe our goals were different. My particular goal is I wanted to do training in HR, but I can tell that she was very savvy, and she was very, at the time, inclined to merchandising and management. And my bosses approached me about the position, and I mentioned that the position should go to her. It's another friend. And she got the position and became very successful at the time. And I remember one of my colleagues who was not happy about that. And they were like, well, why didn't you do it? Sometimes it can't be you. That's the other thing about having faith and about being goal-oriented. Sometimes the quick and the easy or the opportunity may not be your quick and easy or your opportunity. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. When that opportunity came, it's an opportunity, but it wasn't mine, genuinely. I felt, no, that's not really what I'm about right now at the time. And at the time, I wasn't about it. To see her be successful was an incredible feeling. Incredible feeling. And I think she knows at this point that I've always loved her. I've always been proud of her. And honestly, it's very interesting because she's not my child. She's not related to me. But in my heart, she's one of my sweet and caring and just amazing people in my life. And this is another example of staying in touch. So these two women, I constantly will just check in periodically, yearly, but they are part of my life and I'll never let go. I love them. I have so many different people that are my candles. They are my hopes, my dreams. I have a good friend, very lovely person, who is an elder in his church. And now and again I see his posts and hear him speak, and it's so uplifting. I'm not there, but I'm there. And these are the things that I know they know I'm there, and that I'm still connected, because it's a love and it's an abundance. I have a friend that periodically I'll send an email to, and he'll always respond, and then I'll always respond until the next time. But it's the funniest emails. Like, I'll say, oh my God, look at this, and he'll respond, saw that, what about this? And that's our relationship. We've been separated because I no longer work in the same company, and time and everything has changed, but the connections are still there. I think I love candles because you light a candle. It has one wick, and it's surrounded by a wax and a scent, if any. But that one candle that you light illuminates the whole space. Certain people in your life illuminate you. And until you understand how you may illuminate them, always be ready to share that love. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey of Fannytastic Life. Thank you for continuing to be supportive and illuminate me. Bye now.